Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the Senate will go Republican. You could say, well, that's not exactly true. The House, yes. And then we'll get impeachment, a certain impeachment of mashed potato brains Joe. But you might say, well, the Senate's not going to go Republican because all the polls show that Democrats have had such good news the past couple of weeks. Like, well, the Mar-a-Lago raid is the best news that Democrats have had. They went after their direct political rivals, as always, along with Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert and social media algorithms. They have every conceivable advantage, but they still can't take focus away from the stock market crash that I accurately predicted. So I haven't been right about everything, okay? But in 2016, I said Clinton would lose to Trump. She did. I wrote in The Hill, The Huffington Post, and Salon that Clinton could not defeat Trump. I was right. I also stated in September in the Federalist, actually in October, read the Federalist article below in the description and pinned comment. I'll be doing a short on that, by the way. But I wrote in the Federalist in October, why are Democrats hurtling us towards a stock market crash? Their policies are going to lead towards a stock market crash, a recession, and an economic catastrophe. We're seeing that now. The polls are tightening in the Senate races. Okay, so in the Senate contests, Warnock and Walker, it's tightening. You have, I think, Warnock barely up in Real Clear Politics. In Nevada, it's Laxalt is up, okay, in Nevada in the Real Clear Politics. And you have Ron Johnson, he'll win. He's up. I'm looking at the Cook Political Report. There's two toss-ups for Democrats and one toss-up for Republicans. The toss-up for Republicans is Ron Johnson. He'll win that contest, okay? In Nevada and Georgia, that looks like Democrats will lose Nevada and Georgia. Now, you look at Blake Masters and Kelly in Arizona. Kelly is leading in all the polls, but Masters has a chance to win. Actually, in a recent poll, he was doing quite well. A couple recent polls, it was like within 1 or 2 or 3 points, something like that. Anyway, these polls, this is the thing. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. I'm looking at the Cook Political Report 2022 Senate race ratings, okay? And I have 3 new shorts on this channel. Please go ahead and watch those. I have the stock market crash and H.A. Goodman's other channel. I'll be doing segments right after this segment, so go there right after this segment. We had a great live stream today. I should have a live stream tomorrow as well. A little earlier. I'm trying to do them around 6 p.m. Pacific or so. So be here for the live stream tomorrow at around 6 p.m. Pacific. We have a recession with high interest rates or interest rates going up in a shrinking economy. Now, this is for the wonderful, morally superior liberal Democrats who think that Trump is the embodiment of all corruption. Under Trump, we had record highs in household median income in 2019. Say it slowly, okay? You don't have to vote for a long-term recession bordering on a depression, economic depression. Say it very slowly. To the morally superior, highly educated, wonderful liberal Democrats, beautiful people, Donald Trump presided over record highs in household median income, according to CNN in 2019, and a record low in poverty. Since the poverty rates were being recorded starting in 1959, it was never lower than Trump in 2019, 10.5%, around 10% or so. It's now close to 15% by one estimate. We have inflation through the roof. Real wages are down 4.4%. We have inflation at 8 to 9%. We had inflation at 2%. I mean, what is it about Trump's personality that just because the New York Times, the Washington Post, all of late night, every wealthy Hollywood celebrity, wealthy, they don't care about a recession. They don't care about food prices going up and gas prices going up and unemployment. The Fed said that unemployment's going to go up. You're going to have layoffs continue, by the way. There were tremendous layoffs in the tech sector. NASDAQ completely tanked, and I said it would. But did I not say on this channel that the Dow is going to get to way below 20,000? We're on our way there. And Bitcoin will get to 10,000, unfortunately. And I said we're going to have a recession. The past year I've been saying, as I beg for super chat during the live streams, as I ask people for Patreon, I mean Patreon's below, or a super thanks. You can give a super thanks to the shorts. I have one where I'm benching or lifting 210-pound dumbbells. Or no, that would be interesting. That's a Ronnie Coleman right there. Lightweight, baby. No, 110-pound dumbbells each hand. So there's a short with me lifting 110-pound dumbbells each hand, and I also have a short with the Honorable James Comey and the Honorable Michael Horowitz, basically saying everything that I've been saying on this channel. They're wonderful people. And so you have Hunter, Joe, graft, bribery. No, none of it's being discussed in politics. It's only about Trump. It's an obsession. It's an unhealthy, completely irrational obsession with Trump. When going on 3 years into Biden's presidency, we're not only heading towards impeachment in the House, but we have a recession, a geopolitical climate almost actually just as bad as the Cuban Missile Crisis moment. Almost as bad. Except we don't have JFK. We have Jimmy Carter 2.0 with who's definitely very aware and cognizant and very lucid and knows exactly what's going on at all times. So this is not a good moment in American history. When they say history will not shine kindly upon, history will judge Trump harshly. And no, history will judge you harshly. Even you have wonderful aging liberal historians who were liberal Democrats first, and historians second. We've never seen anything like this. Yeah, well, have you seen the Steele dossier? You think Reagan or JFK or President Obama had a dossier literally fabricated before they got into the Oval Office to investigate them? You think the FBI or the intel community ever investigated an incoming Democrat and then cast a shadow over his presidency? No, you had Bill Clinton in the Oval Office. Oh my goodness, I can't do my bill today. But you didn't have when historians say, I've never seen anything like Trump. He's an authoritarian. Trump doesn't influence social media algorithms to silence his political opposition. That's the Democratic Party. Trump didn't utilize the DOJ to go after and raid the homes of Hillary or Hunter. That was Merrick Garland and Mashed Potato Brains Joe. Okay? You have a man who slurs his speech, who shakes hands with ghosts, and who is surrounded by complete bumbling imbeciles, and who's presiding over not only a recession, but an economic decline, third quarter of negative growth. Okay? And we had $10 trillion pumped into the economy, and inflation through the roof. Oil prices will eventually go back up. He's flooding strategic petroleum reserves into the country. That's what is one of the factors bringing oil prices down momentarily. And do you want to know, ladies and gentlemen, in the last minute and a half of this segment, do you want to know why they're so happy oil prices are down? The only reason is because we actually have a recession. The recession is what's causing oil prices to be below WTI, below $100. We'll still have a recession, but we'll still have a somewhat functioning economy that eventually needs the oil that the strategic petroleum reserves, once he cuts back on pumping the country full of strategic petroleum reserves, the oil is going to go back up. Okay, plus the global demand for oil will go back up as well. That's amid a global recession. I wrote about all of this in my Federalist article. So I'm not perfect. The Senate could stay Democrat. I have no clue how media and the Democratic Party does it, other than, serious foul play pertaining to, like, Bernie Sanders. I mean, I respect the results, but Bernie Sanders was cheated, though. We know that Bernie Sanders was cheated by the Democratic Party. So that's the foul play I was referring to. But anyway, give me your thoughts below. And I wonder what Bernie is saying now, or AOC, like, poverty's going up. Poverty's going up. We have unemployment going up. We have layoffs going up. We have recession with the economy shrinking. Poor people are now poorer. People struggling are struggling more. You didn't even do exactly what they wanted in terms of student debt, but even with the student debt, 10 grand or 20 grand, it's like you're paying more for life living with 8 to 9% inflation, and that's going to go up too with a recession and interest rates going up. We have a shrinking economy because of Biden's policies. He was sued immediately by oil and gas associations because he wanted to save the planet. And within those lawsuits, they stated, your policies are going to increase energy and are going to harm the economy. It's within those lawsuits. Then he reversed course and, now you know what? Now you can go ahead and drill on the federal lands. After a whole year and a half, he tried to go to battle with them. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. And now he's getting sued by environmental groups. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. Go to H.A. Goodman's other channel and go to the Stock Market Crash channel right now. And please go ahead and watch the show.